to a brand new video. Today I've got a hair extensions tutorial for you guys. That's why we're kind of lacking the hair at the minute. My hair is so dead and literally so fried, so we're going to bring it back to life with some hair extensions. The hair extensions that I'll be reviewing for you today are these Doris hair extensions. They were kind of gifted to me, so I can't wait to try these out and test these out for you guys. The box and packaging they comes in is so cute, and I always wear my hair extensions on my channel, so I'm feeling a little bit bare. So hopefully by the end of this video we can kind of sort that out a little bit. They are 16 inches, which I think is like the typical length of my usual hair extensions that I get. They are very blonde because they are the ones that I kind of chose, but everything and all the details will be linked down below. So the hair extensions I'm going to be trying out today, this is just the tester, but look how blonde they are, and you can kind of see that they are seamless, so they are a bit flatter towards the head, and they're just such a gorgeous shade of blonde. Obviously you can kind of see the state of my hair at the minute. My roots are so grown out, my hair is in need of some TLC with a haircut and everything like that. I did get caught in the rain a little bit earlier, so again it's not that straight, but we will be styling it throughout this video, and I am actually going to get it dyed this blonde next month. So next month these will match absolutely perfectly to my hair. I'm just kind of waiting for that hair appointment, and it can't come any sooner because I'm in desperate need of just a little bit of a freshen up and brighten up. This is actually the tester piece that actually came here. I just kind of opened it because I couldn't resist opening it and testing it out, which means that if you do get a colour that you're not too sure on, or the length, you can kind of test that out before opening the full pack, because once you've opened this you can't actually return it, this section, but you've got like this little width that we can kind of test out first and see how we're getting on. Like the ends of my hair kind of do match and are that kind of blonde, but again my roots are just too dark, so I may as well just open the rest of this packaging up and show you the full hair extension. I've just taken the top bit out, I'll just kind of chuck that over there, and this is what we have. So we've got the hair extensions which are in this net, and I'm gonna have to get some scissors to kind of undo the like gold things that are tying it together, but just look how gorgeous this hair is. There's literally nothing better than a fresh hair extensions day. Fresh hair extensions are always super soft, so shiny, and literally so thick. Like it's even thick at the bottom as well. So I'm loving these hair extensions already, and I literally cannot wait to put them in. And these are actually just clip-in hair extensions, which you'd have seen from the tester hair clip. I just prefer clip-in hair extensions rather than tape-ins and things like that, because my hair is naturally really curly, so that's why it's so damaged with all the straightening and the bleach and everything. That's why I like to have clip-ins, so that I can have it curly and give my hair a little bit TLC, and these can just like be clipped in whenever I kind of want. And then we also have some hair clips that it's come with, which I'm so happy about, so that I can section my hair up, and it just makes it easier to film this video. But yeah, we've got these little hair clips, and it's got like the little branding on. These hair clips are so good because they are like grippy, and they're the ones that kind of like flex in the middle so that your hair doesn't fall out. So absolutely love these. It also comes with some spare clips in case any of them break off the hair extensions. I always get these with hair extensions, but touch wood, I've never actually needed to use any of these, but you can always like sew them back in, and it means your hair extensions actually last longer. I don't know what people are doing for the clips to actually fall out, but it's good to have that as a backup option. And then finally it just comes up with a little leaflet. I just love like the blue packaging. I just think that's so cute, and it just says kind of how to apply and where to apply the hair extensions. I kind of do it my own way, so I might not be following this exactly on where to put each hair extension. That's just because my hair is quite thin, and I find it extremely hard to hide clips, especially because my hair colour is not going to match at the minute. It's going to be even harder to kind of hide the hair extensions so that you don't see them. You can see I've not really got too much hair to kind of cover things, so I will be clipping them in my own way, just so that I know that they're not going to be super visible. And then it also says about the returns, the exchanges, again more details on how to clip in, which I just think is so great because not everyone knows how to clip hair extensions in. And then it also says about what kind of extensions they do. So they do seamless clip-ins, which are the ones I'm trying out today. Love a good seamless clip-in, especially considering my hair is quite thin. Love that. They've also got Remy tape-ins, invisible tape-ins, a band with a couple of clip-ins, and wefts and a pony ponytail extension, which we know I love a ponytail hair extension. So if I love these, I might end up having to test the ponytail out, but for now I'm just gonna unclip these and we can put them in my hair. So I have just unclipped them, and I thought we could just kind of go through what extensions they actually come with. So we've got one 4 width, we've got a 3 width, another 3 width, 2 width, the tester 2 width that it came with, and then we've got 4 singles as well. I'm just going to start off by sectioning the lower part of my hair up and out of the way, and then we'll start from the bottom, adding the hair from the bottom of the head all the way kind of up to the top and more forward. So I'm just going to start off by sectioning all the hair from like the back of my head up, just leaving like the slight little bit down at the bottom. Some people do like to kind of plait this little section that's left over just when you've got like longer hair extensions so that you can't see it as much. So like kind of plait either side and then pin it back. So if you have that problem of these ones just looking a little bit odd, then you can do that. But today I'm just going to kind of clip it in usually. So I'm just kind of help the clip the right way around, kind of clipping that up and this little section down. Again, your hair will look a lot better than mine. Mine's just like naturally kind of curly, so we are like dealing with the waves, but I'm going to style the extensions in later on so you won't see that as much. So to start off with, I'm just grabbing a 3 clip. So you just want to start off by unclipping all these clips. These clips are actually really heavy duty as well, and I've just sectioned a whole line across the back of my head. I usually would use a comb for this and make it a little bit more seamless. Again, you can use a hairbrush as well just to kind of like get it where you want it, but I have actually lost my comb, so I'm not using that today. So I'm just going to start off by clipping these in. Because my hair is curly, I do find that there is a bit of volume at the back for these clips to stay in. But like I said, some people do like to plait these and then clip it up so that you've got like a little section to kind of hook these on. But again, you can kind of back comb and tease this little bit just to make it a little bit more easier to hold it into place. So that is just like a top tip, that if you find like hair extensions just kind of slip out, if you back comb the area to add a little bit of volume, they do stick a little bit longer. But these clips are actually longer than usual clips that I have. Put the hair extension to the back of the hair and in the middle, and start off with the middle clip and then the 2 either side so that you can kind of tell that it's even. And that is like the first extension clipped in. I can't stop touching new hair extensions. I don't know what it is about them, but they are just gorgeous, and I find like you kind of don't have to wash them too often. Like every time you wear them, I'd probably wash them between like 5 to 10 times depending on product build-up and how you've styled it, but you don't actually need to wash them too often. Next up, you want to put the 4 clip width in, and I'm just going to start off by unclipping all of these, and you kind of just want to layer that on top. Again, you can bring some hair down, but I'm just going to start off by clipping the first 2 middle pieces down first before I take my hair down. Practice makes perfect, and each time you put extensions in, you'll find out what way kind of works best for you. So I'm just kind of like leaving these 2 undone, because then I can bring some hair from either side and then just clip these up onto them, if that makes sense. Literally, these clips are so grippy, which is so nice to have as well. And like, because you've got 2 clips, you can kind of like section it up differently. But again, I'm using my viewfinder rather than a mirror, so this might not actually turn out best. Section again, top bit up. So I'm just gonna grab these 2 little clips and just put them either way on like some hair that's fallen down. So hair's getting thicker and longer, and I am absolutely loving it. Again, obviously you can kind of see my hair doesn't blend too much. That is going to be sorted in the next couple of months. So if you're seeing this video in a couple of months time, check out my latest video, and I will be wearing these extensions with my hair actually matching this. And it's just kind of making me want to go to hairdressers even more, just so that it can get done. But there's only one girl that I trust to actually do my hair, so I'd rather just wait and actually get it done right. Next up, we're going to add the 3 clip width in, and again, that's just kind of gonna layer on top of the extension that we've just kind of put in. I prefer personally to put hair extensions in as low to the bottom of my hair as possible, because when I find getting to the middle or the crown, it's like a lot harder to kind of hide hair extensions within there, and I just find that they're always a little bit more visible. But you can kind of do it from touch. You can kind of feel where the extensions are slightly, but also these are actually so seamless, you can't actually feel them too much. But these extensions are super comfortable as well. I've had some in the past that just annoying when you put them in, so this doesn't feel like they're pulling on my hair at all. But I think that's partly because of the thicker clips that they have in, which is actually so nice. So again, just open up the clips and then put these in over the top. Start off by clipping the middle one in and then the two either side. These little bits are just curly and a little bit out there, but again, once I style these look so much better. Kind of want to keep them straight before I curl them. Also, part of me is really wanting to curl them as well at the same time. Again, take that section down. I forgot I put the hair clip in. So this is kind of like what we're looking like. Again, if the extensions match, this would be looking a lot cuter right now. But once we've added the ones in the side, it should hopefully match a little bit better and kind of like blend a little bit more. Next up, we want to get the two widths, which I'm going to unclip either side, and we're going to add these to like the side of the hair and move up either side. So I'm going to have one this side and another this side, but we're kind of going to focus on kind of putting it diagonally. I kind of just move my hair back and expose my face. We want to kind of do it a little bit diagonally across here. Again, you can also see how bad my roots actually are today. I should have planned this video to film it in like a month's time when my hair does actually match, but it is what it is in the minute, and I really wish I just had something to section off my hair properly. So I've just started off by clipping it here, and I've kind of like pulled hair back here, which will lay over the top. Again, don't want to comment on about the roots, but I quite like to do this diagonally and then lift this bit of hair up underneath and then join the bottom of the other hair extensions that we've put in, just so that it kind of, again, blends much better. And then that side kind of covers it. Like literally, when I say my natural hair has a mind of its own, it literally does. And again, I'm just going to grab the other two width and do the other side, even though I think I mentioned I was going to do this side first. I'm going to clip this hair back. You want to just start off above the ear and then kind of diagonally down, and you can kind of more or less feel where the other hair extensions are, and you kind of just want to join that near the top. Now we're going to finish off by just putting the little one widths in, and these can literally go anywhere personally that you like along this kind of top section here. I kind of have like the areas that I prefer. Like you could probably do one like here and then one further up, but I kind of like sometimes do some further back, further forward. Kind of just depends on the day and the hairstyle that you're after, because sometimes you can kind of clip these up and then have like a little bit of a ponytail if you like pull things back. But yeah, you just have to be wary of the position of the extensions depending on the hairstyle you want to go for. But because I'm having these all down today, I'm just gonna slot them in where I usually would. I did kind of just have to go off camera and section that bit off. But essentially, I'm just going to clip this near the front to the top, just there. And then if I take this down, I really wish I had my comb that I usually have, because that just makes my life so much easier to actually properly section areas off, because I usually just take it diagonally across here and add more volume around this area, because I feel like I lack volume in this area of my head. I'm feeling like me a lot more already by putting these extensions in, and I'm actually loving it so much. But yeah, I am a little bit self-conscious of this part of my hair, so like feeling super exposed. But because I wear my hair in the middle parting, if it's like here and a little bit further forward, it kind of just adds that face framing a little bit more. Just put this back, and then I actually have a mirror here, so I'm just kind of looking in this mirror roughly, and you just kind of want to check that you can't see it at the top of your head here. My parting isn't central at all. This is like one side more or less complete, and I just need to add the other two this side of my hair. So again, we're just gonna section it this side and just put it just above this hair extension around here. But again, I would have liked to have sectioned it a little bit better than I have, but because I put extensions in so regularly, I kind of have a rough idea. Exposing the biggest part of my forehead ever, going diagonally across, and I'm just gonna let it sit on top of there. Let's see, when I don't have my roots in these match, I'm literally going to be blondest I've ever been, and I absolutely love the fact that these hair extensions are more ashy and not brassy at all. They're not that kind of golden blonde. This is like my favourite kind of blonde, so I'm definitely going to take these hair extensions in for my hairdresser, just because I know she likes extensions anyway, and then just get her to dye my hair this colour, because I'm just so obsessed with hair extensions. It's an absolute joke. But these are the extensions in without me even styling them. To make them kind of match a little bit more, I would kind of just straighten these into my normal hair, or you can curl them. My top tip is, if you curl like your extensions, curl them and then pin them, so that you can kind of like use these clips, pin them, go on to the next one, pin, and then wait for them to like cool, and then when they drop out, it's literally so gorgeous, and like I absolutely love it. I literally cannot stop talking about hair extensions. But something I did almost forget to mention is I think I do have a discount code. If I do, I will leave it down below. I think it is Lucy10, but don't quote me to that. But like I said, again, all the details for these hair extensions, the brand and everything, will be down below. But I literally could not be happier with the way that these have turned out. And if I like go back in my hair, you can kind of see the length of it. Again, sometimes I like to get my hair extensions and just flick the ends, but yeah, these are the extensions in. I literally cannot stop touching them, which is going to be so annoying for you guys. I feel like I should have probably straightened these or curled them, but I just kind of like the naturalness of them, and they do actually kind of match my hair a little bit more than I thought. I probably won't be leaving the house in these ones and just sticking to my old ones until I actually get my hair done. But if I kind of stand up and show you the hair extensions a little bit more, I just love how it's kind of like planning out and how it looks. These are literally the perfect length for me, like not too long, not too short. Like I do have, I think, 18-inch hair extensions as well. But yeah, these ones are like my new fave. I feel like you could just wear these ones every day. But yeah, that brings us on to the end of this video. If you've got any questions, comment them down below, and I'll see you next time in another video.